Be me, 29 years old. Job title is relationship strategist or some nonsense. Basically, I run a blog and an Instagram page telling women to know their worth. Charge $150 an hour to look at screenshots of texts from guys and tell my clients to block them. Business is booming. My philosophy is simple. Men are hunters. If they wanted to, they would. If he's not putting in 100% effort, he's a narcissist or a man-child. Genuinely believed this. Thought the dating market was a buffet, and men were just starving because they didn't know how to hold a fork. Enter the project. Get into a heated debate on Twitter with some guy claiming the system is rigged against average men. I quote tweet him, "The bar is in hell. Put on a clean shirt, plan a date, and be interesting. It's not calculus." He challenges me. Says I wouldn't last a week walking in an average guy's shoes. I'm competitive to a fault. Decide to turn this into content. I'm going to find a completely average, invisible guy and coach him. I will control his apps, his texts, his wardrobe, everything. Prove that attitude and effort is all you need. Post a casting call on a local subreddit for a social experiment. Hundreds of applications. Most are weirdos, incels, or totally hopeless cases. Then I find Kevin, 26 years old, junior systems admin. 5 feet 9 inches, brown hair, average build, not fat, not ripped, makes $65,000 a year, drives a Honda Civic. He is the definition of default settings. We meet at a coffee shop. I pay, obviously, because I'm the boss here. He's polite, a bit nervous, wears a baggy graphic tee and cargo shorts. I cringe internally. Okay, Kevin, here's the deal. I run your life for 30 days. You do exactly what I say. I pay for the makeover. You pay for the dates. He hesitates. I don't have a huge budget for dates, Sarah. I roll my eyes. Don't worry. If you pick the right places and charm them, you won't need to spend much. Coffee dates, walks in the park. It's about connection. He looks skeptical, but agrees. Day 1, the makeover. Take him to H&M and Uniqlo. Fitted chinos, crisp white tees, an unstructured blazer, clean white sneakers. Get him a haircut. Fade the sides, texture the top. He walks out looking decent. Solid 6.5/10, maybe a 7 in good lighting. I take professional photos. Portrait mode, golden hour, him laughing at a salad or whatever. I'm feeling smug. He looks better than half the guys my clients cry about. Day 3, the apps. I take his phone. Install Hinge, Bumble, Tinder. Write a killer bio, witty, self-deprecating but confident. List his hobbies, hiking, cooking, sci-fi. Set his preferences. Age 22 to 28, 50-mile radius. I hand the phone back. Start swiping. Be generous, but have standards. I tell him to swipe for an hour. I expect him to have at least 10 to 15 matches by the morning. Next day. Meet up for debrief. Show me the inbox, I say, grabbing his latte. He slides the phone over. Face is blank. 0 matches on Tinder. 1 match on Bumble. She expired because she didn't message. 2 likes on Hinge. Both heavily overweight, no bios. I frown. Did you swipe right? I swiped right on about 40% of profiles, he says. I check his settings. Everything looks normal. The algorithm just needs to calibrate, I say confidently. Give it time. Day 5. Still nothing substantial. I'm getting annoyed. My bio is perfect. The photos are professional. I decide to buy platinum or gold or whatever the premium tier is on all apps. Cost him like $90 total. I told him it's an investment. Finally, a few matches trickle in. I take over the messaging. I'm going to show him how it's done. Match number 1, Emily, 24, marketing assistant, cute, likes travel. Me, posing as Kevin. I see you've been to Italy. Pizza or pasta? There is a wrong answer. Playful, open-ended banter. My specialty. Emily, pizza low? Me, bold choice. Best spot in the city? I'm on a quest for the perfect slice. Emily, IDK, there's a place downtown. I stare at the screen, giving me nothing. I try harder. Ask about her job, her dog. 1-word answers. Yeah, haha, cool. It's like pulling teeth. I look at Kevin. Is this normal? He nods, sipping his water. Yeah, Usually they stop replying after message 3. I'm irritated. Emily is boring as hell, but Kevin needs a win. I push for the date. Let's test that pizza theory. Thursday? Radio silence for 24 hours. Then, maybe, I'm super busy. I persist. Secure a date for Friday night. Day 7, date number 1. I brief Kevin. Casual. Be funny. Don't interview her. Ask. Why? Questions, not what? He goes. I wait at home, expecting a "it went great" text. 10 p.m. Text arrives. She didn't show. I blink. What? I waited 30 minutes. Messaged her. She unmathed me. My blood boils. Who does that? I tell him to shake it off. Her loss. Dodge a bullet. But I check the receipt he sends. $40 for 2 cocktails he drank alone while waiting, plus Uber. Day 10. I'm aggressive now. I'm swiping on everyone, lowering standards. I match with Jessica, 27, nurse. Looks tired in her pics but nice. We get a conversation going. She actually replies with full sentences. I set up a dinner date. A nice Italian place. Not Michelin star, but white tablecloths. I tell Kevin, bring flowers. Single rose. Classy. He sighs. That place is pricey, Sarah. Scared money don't make money. I quote some rapper I don't listen to. Impress her early, she'll respect you. He goes. I demand a play-by-play afterwards. He meets me the next morning, looks exhausted. How was it? I ask. She brought a friend, he says flatly. Excuse me? She texted me 10 minutes before, said her friend was going through a breakup and she couldn't leave her alone, asked if she could come. And you said yes? What was I supposed to do? Say no and cancel? I was already there in the suit you made me buy. I rub my temples. Okay, so it was a group hang. Did you vibe? They talked to each other for 2 hours. I mostly nodded. The friend ordered 3 appetizers and the sea bass. I feel a knot in my stomach. The bill? He slides a crumpled receipt across the table. $280. Did they split it? Jessica reached for her purse. The friend looked at me and said, "A gentleman always pays, right?" Jessica hesitated, then put her purse away. He paid. $280 for the privilege of watching 2 women discuss an ex-boyfriend named Kyle. I'm furious. That is unacceptable. You should have walked out. If I walked out, I'm the asshole who made 2 girls cry in a restaurant. Someone would have filmed it. I'd be on TikTok by morning as cheap Italian restaurant guy. He has a point. The social risk is real. Day 15. I am losing my mind. I have sent hundreds of opening messages. 90% are ignored. The ones that reply are dry, entitled, or selling OnlyFans. I actually matched with a bot that tried to scam Kevin into buying crypto. I fell for it for 10 minutes because the bot was nicer than the real women. I decide to change tactics. Activity dates. Mini golf, bowling, axe throwing, low pressure, fun. Match with Chloe, 25, teacher. Disney adult vibes, but seems sweet. Set up a bowling date. Kevin goes. Comes back 3 hours later. She said bowling shoes are gross, he reports. So you didn't bowl? No, we went to the bar next door. She ordered 4 intricate martinis. And she spent the whole time live tweeting the date, literally holding her phone up, taking selfies, typing while I was talking. Did you call her out? I tried. I asked her to put the phone away. She rolled her eyes and said I was being controlling. Cost, $140. Result, blocked on Instagram before he got home. Day 20. I'm looking at Kevin's finances. He's down nearly $800 in 2 weeks. Uber XLs because I told him regular Ubers look cheap. Dinners, drinks, new clothes, app subscriptions. And he has gotten 0 intimacy, not a kiss. A side hug from the bowling girl. I feel guilty, but I can't quit. I need to prove the system works. I realize the problem isn't the profile. It's the competition. I create a fake male profile using a male model's photos, just to see. He said, 6 feet 2 inches. Entrepreneur. Within hour, 99 plus likes. Women who ignored Kevin are messaging Chad first. Hey, handsome smiling face. Sit on my face. I am horrified. These are the same women who put no hookups in their bios. I delete the fake profile. I feel dirty. I go back to Kevin. We need to level up. No more apps. We go into the wild. Cold approach. I coach him on body language, open stance, eye contact, smile. We go to a trendy bar. I sit in the corner with a notebook. I send him to talk to a group of girls. He approaches. Polite. Hey, I just thought you guys looked like you were having fun. The alpha of the group looks him up and down. Whatever she says I can't hear, but the whole group laughs. Kevin walks back, ears burning red. What did she say? She said, "Ew, no thanks," before I finished the sentence, then asked if I was the designated driver. I watched the group. 5 minutes later, a guy in a fitted suit walks up. They beam at him. It's not his personality, it's not his lines. It's just him. He's invisible. Day 25. I am desperate. I decide to pull a string. I have a client, Vanessa, 28, PR executive. She's always complaining she can't find a good guy. She wants someone stable, kind, who listens. Kevin is the definition of that. I set them up. I tell Vanessa I have the perfect guy. He's not a model, but he's husband material. Trust me. She agrees. I trust your taste, Sarah. I tell Kevin, this is the one. She's high quality. Bring your A game. I tell him to take her to Le Jardin, stupidly expensive French bistro. I want to ensure this works. I give Kevin $300 of my own cash. Treat her right. The night comes. I'm nervous. I actually want Kevin to be happy. He's been a trooper. He hasn't complained once, just follows orders like a soldier marching into machine gun fire. 11 p.m. Kevin knocks on my door. We live in the same complex, part of why I picked him. He looks defeated, shoulders slumped, tie undone. Tell me, I say. He sits on my couch, doesn't touch the beer I offer. We sat down. She looked at the menu and sighed. Sighed? Why? She said she usually goes to Nobu on Fridays, but she said it was cute that I tried. Ouch. We ordered. She asked about my car. I said Honda. She asked about my apartment. I said I rent. Okay, superficial, but standard vetting. She spent 45 minutes talking about her trips to Dubai and Tulum. I asked her questions, engaged, laughed. Good, good. Then the check comes. I pay. I tip 25%. And we walk out. I ask if she wants to go for a walk or get a nightcap. Yeah? She looks at her phone and says, "Oh, my friends are actually at this club downtown. I'm gonna go meet them. Thanks for dinner though, you're sweet." She left you? She hopped in an Uber Black that was already waiting. She had booked it while I was paying the bill. I sit there, stunned. Vanessa. My client. The one crying about, where are the good men? She used him for a free meal and an ego boost before going to the club to chase chads. Kevin looks at me. His eyes are watery. Sarah, can I stop now? His voice cracks. I'm tired. I feel like a job interview that never ends. I feel like a wallet with legs. I did everything you said. I dressed right, I texted right, I planned the dates. And I'm down $1, $200. My self-esteem is in the toilet. And I just spent 3 hours with a woman who looked at me like I was a piece of furniture. Is this really how it is? Is this what you tell women to do? I freeze. I think about my advice. Don't settle. If he can't afford the date, he can't afford you. Make him chase. I realized I engineered this. I created Vanessa. I created the expectations. And Kevin is just collateral damage. I look at his spreadsheet, the project data. Swipes, 4, 500. Matches, 12. Conversations, 6. Dates, 4. Cost, $1, $450. Intimacy, 0. Second dates, 0. Return on investment, minus 100%. I tried to force a square peg into a round hole, but the hole was actually a meat grinder. I opened my mouth to give some pep talk. It's a numbers game, Kevin. But I can't, because I know if I was Vanessa, I would have done the exact same thing. I would have seen the Honda key, the nervous smile, the trying too hard vibe, and I would have eaten the steak and left. I reach into my purse and pull out my checkbook. I write a check for $1, $500. Here, I say, covering expenses. He looks at the check, then at me. "Thanks," he says quietly, "but you can't refund the feeling of being invisible." He leaves. I sit alone in my apartment, surrounded by my girl boss inspirational posters. Open my laptop to my blog. Draft a new post. Why men need to step up their game. I stare at the cursor. I delete it. Go to the subreddit where I found him. See a post from a guy asking for advice. "I'm 25, decent job, can't get a match. What is wrong with me?" Usually I'd reply, "Your pics suck, hit the gym, stop whining." I type, "It's not you, the market is broken, save your money." Close laptop. Next day, I see Kevin in the parking lot. He's back in his cargo shorts and graphic tee. He looks happier. He's walking to his car with a coffee and a bagel. I wave. He gives a polite, distant nod. He's opted out. And, honestly, I don't blame him. I think about the table for one at the Italian place, the bowling shoes, the club. I realize that for the average guy, dating isn't a fun search for love. It's a second job where you pay your employer for the privilege of being fired every Friday night. I cancel my afternoon clients. Go to a bar alone. Pay for my own drink. Look around at the guys trying to talk to girls. I don't see lazy man children anymore. I see Sisyphus pushing a boulder up a hill. And the boulder is made of $20 cocktails and unreturned texts. Man, we are cooked.